What's up, people? Hey, Jess. Hey, head to toe self love. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit sporadic today. I had to make a quick meal because, as much as we would like for me to be on time, we would also like me to have a full belly so I can be like functioning during this, or else we're going to be a little disheveled. Hello, Laura. That's such a cool name. What a pretty name. Let me get some music going. I just came back from the grocery store. So I did a full grocery shop, which was much needed.
Why choose Mathnasium? Because no matter a child's ability level, our
All right, people. Sorry. My life is slowly getting in order. Hi, Amy. Hi, Gabriella. Hey, Jesus. What's the meal of the moment, Liv? I wouldn't really call this a meal. I'm going to be honest. It's kind of on the smaller end. Sorry, I have so many cords in my face. But I'm having tuna and apples. But I kind of doctored up the tuna. I mixed it with hummus, but then I have like carrots, celery. Celery is so good with tuna. I love it. And then I also have like a little bit of iceberg lettuce. I just kind of wanted like a bowl of things, I guess. For dinner, I'm excited. I already know I'm going to have, I haven't had mac and cheese in ages, you guys. And I randomly got a craving for it like a few days ago. And I literally bought a box when I was visiting back home in New York, and I flew back with it. So now I brought it here to Utah, and I plan to have that for dinner with steak because I thought mac and cheese and steak, I don't know, it just sounded so good to me to eat together. So that's what's coming after this once I finish the stream. I think I have so much stuff here because I haven't unpacked, obviously. I just got back last night, so we have a lot of moving parts. Hi, Chloe. Snack of the second. That's exactly what it is. Not meal of the moment, snack of the second. Love it. Celery and tuna is elite. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's so good, but it is. They like complement each other well. Hi, Kathy. Hope you had fun. I bet the changing leaves are beautiful. Yeah, it really is. It didn't beat Utah fall colors at all. Like fall colors here in Utah were 10,000 times better. But it's still always nice to be home. We just like the first like 2-3 days I was home, it was like constant rain and gray sky, which we all know I'm not about, but it was kind of cozy, I guess. But then the last 2 days, the weather cleared, which was good. But I went home because my grandpa had his 90th surprise party. So he turned 90 and it was a surprise party. And he was very surprised. Sorry, this tuna is getting stuck in my throat. But he was very surprised and it was the cutest thing ever. And I'm so happy I went back for that. Also, I don't know if anyone's here from a couple of videos ago when I did the day in the life video. I asked like if you guys had any recommendations for fiction books because I've been wanting to read like I haven't been wanting to read self-help books. I want to read like a fiction book. And a lot of you guys recommended Emily Henry, which I had never had even heard of her before as an author. And so I finally got a book today at Walmart, which also, you guys, don't sleep on the Walmart book section. It's so much cheaper. It's literally like, I feel like books are anywhere from like 20 to 30 bucks now. And like the books there were like $12 to $14. So if you're a bookworm, go get your books at Walmart. I'm such a Walmart stan. Like, I don't even care. But Yeah, so that was a life update. Yeah, I actually did get Book Lovers, Sydney. That's the one that I picked. I wasn't sure. I was stuck between Happy Place, Book Lovers, and then Beach Read. I wasn't sure what to pick. But so I just basically I read like the backs of them and I don't know why I felt like I vibed with that one the most. I feel like cuz one of them's like it was like the end of one of the video of her books. I was like kind of skimming through it. And it was like the, the end of the book, like author's notes. And she said how she like loves Hallmark movies. And so I'm imagining it's going to basically be like a Hallmark movie, but like in a book. I'm not like super in love with Hallmark movies, but I feel like it's going to be a nice, carefree. I think it's going to be a good starter book for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't really gotten into fiction books yet. Hi, Elise. Forcing myself to rest and not train today, and I can finally make it live again. Woohoo! Happy you're here. Yeah, I had a rest day too. I just did a 40-minute walk today. In the sunshine, it feels so good. Yes, that's what I've heard. I have a little heart emoji in front of the most recent, like whenever there's the most recent message, I can't see the whole thing. But yeah, cute, easy read. That's what I feel like it's going to be, which I like lighthearted things, but. Hi, Liz. Guys, it means so much when you guys drop in. I just appreciate the highs, hellos. Also, other update. I went on my Instagram story today and I said that I am taking a social media cleanse because I feel like I need it. Obviously, I'm still going to be posting. It's kind of like a one-way social media cleanse. I'm just going to try to not be consuming as much content. I'm trying really hard not to scroll. And I'm only going to go on social media just to post. Or like with a specific intention, like if I want to answer comments on a post or like go and check my, I'm going to still be conservative about checking DMs. I feel like I'm still going to just check DMs when I go post or something. But anyways, I'm just trying to be more intentional about social media, try not to scroll, trying, especially not on TikTok. Cause I just feel like when you're trying to like be a content creator, like being someone that's like inventing on the platform, I know it sounds dramatic, but you get what I'm trying to say. I find it way harder to do that if I'm like constantly consuming content or overly consuming content. So I feel like I don't know how long I'm going to do this, but I'm really going to try to be strict with myself because I know it's so easy just like click the Instagram icon and just start to scroll. And so I'm really going to try to do that because I also feel like it's going to help me so much with my time management, be way more efficient and just be more creative, have more originality, find my spark, my purpose with social media again. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how long it lasts. That has been my way of use on Insta and Twitter for 3 years, and it's life-changing. Felt way more present. Yeah, doing this than scrolling. That's what I feel like. I don't know. I just find myself wanting to scroll. And I feel like my screen time really isn't that bad considering I work on social media and stuff. But and like my job is on my phone. But I just am like, I don't know why I'm over it. Like, I just feel like I get to those points where I'm like sick of my own bullshit. And I just am like, I'm over it. Like, I don't want to be opening Instagram every 4 seconds or scrolling on Twitter. Whoa, not Twitter. I don't have Twitter. TikTok, or like just getting lost. Like, I just don't want to do it. I just feel like I'm wasting time lately. I feel like I haven't been as efficient as I could be, as productive as I could be. And I just don't think it's serving me at the moment. You know what I mean? Hi, Gabby. What was the high of your day? I love this question. My high of my day, I kind of feel like my high of the day was my walk, honestly, because it was like in the sun and I just needed alignment, and it was kind of like peaceful. Also, kind of I don't know. It just reminded me of like my power. I was listening to a podcast and I just feel like it really realigned me for the day. And I just felt good during my walk. So that's definitely my high. My boyfriend and I have been doing something. We saw this on Instagram, I think it was, where you ask, it's like there's 4 questions at the end of every day. I think a dad did this to his kids, and it was so cute. He asked them what was a high of their day, a low of their day, and then something kind they did for someone else, and then something kind someone else did for them. And I feel like it's a cute little check-in, like set of 4 questions at the end of the day with your partner or anyone that you want to do it with. Because it's kind of a cool way to like get insight into their day. So yeah, I feel like my high was my walk. Are you guys getting chewing ASMR? What was the high of everyone else's day? I want to hear. I want to know. This will kind of be cute for us to like get to know each other without knowing each other. But what was the high of everyone's day? Yes, I went on an IG cleanse a while ago, and now I get on here and there. I don't have it on my home screen. Yeah, that I literally moved the apps too. They're still on my home screen, but like they're all the way on the last page. Because I feel like it helps me if I don't see it, if it's not on my face every 4 seconds. You know what I mean? Were you visiting your dad's side of the family? Yeah. My dad's pretty much all of my dad's. That's kind of a lie. I have one of my dad's brothers and like his family. He lives in Georgia, and then we have another one of my dad's siblings that live in Vegas, and they have 5 kids, and all of them are in Vegas. Hey, Luke, I'm double whammying it. Random about walks, but the other day I was walking and saw a puppy and armadillo playing together, and it's the cutest thing. That is so cute. I can't say I've ever seen an armadillo. That's actually really cute. You don't see that every day, I'll tell you that. My day just started at 7 a.m. Where are you tuning in from? Having a scary movie marathon, came here for a palate cleanser. Oh gosh. Sydney, you and your freaky movies, what are you watching? I'm just saying we are not hanging out on a movie night. I would so not be down for anything you're watching, I feel like. Taking my dog on a walk to get my steps in. Something about a good walk. Like, is it sad that that's the highlight of our days? Or is it the flex? You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is already cute. I'm an occupational therapy student. Today was the first day I've actually gotten to work with patients in a hospital. It was awesome. That's amazing. I'm sure there was a really surreal, rewarding moment. What year are you in your schooling? Singapore? Dang, girl. That is far away. Now I understand the time change. What are you eating? I'm eating tuna. Stay with me now. Tuna mixed with hummus, carrots, and celery. Celery is so good with tuna. Keep sticking with me. I had like a little sprinkle we had like some shredded romaine lettuce that I put in there because I just really wanted some texture. Then I also have some apple slices. Just a little snack because I'm going to make dinner after this. Highlight of my day, having a little Disney princess moment with the deer on my walk. That's so cute. What was the moment? Did he come up to you? I'm watching all of the Conjuring cinematic universe. I'd be tweaking out, Sydney. My bestie is in OT school, and this is so exciting. Do you ever get nervous before big family gatherings? Oh, here's Joe. Speaking of my dad. No, I don't. I don't know. I don't. I feel like especially my dad's side of the family is very like relaxed, chill, laid back. So and I've seen them like a ton growing up. We like every holiday we would always get together. And then also my family is very big, so it's not like we would have these like awkwardly intimate gatherings where like the pressure was on you, if that makes sense. Like there was growing up, there was always like at least 30 people there. So it wasn't like the attention was on you all the time, you know? But I feel like with my mom's side of the family, we're not as close with them as we are with my dad's side. And sometimes those gatherings are a little more intimate. And so sometimes those I feel a little bit weary just because I'm not as close with them, I guess. But I'm a second year. I graduate next year. Congrats. That's so exciting. Hello, all. Finally made the Live Fit live stream. That's my dad, Joe. Everyone say hi to JoJo. I bought a rebounder and tried it. My inner child is thriving. I wanted something for non-gym days at home, and man, it lives up to the hype. The highlight of my week. I'm kind of confused on those. Like, do you just sit and bounce on it? Like, I thought I actually may be thinking of something that it's not. But is it like a mini trampoline, or am I so incorrect right now? So you realize I have every light on in the house. Yes, Sydney, I still have been sketched from the lighting of Hill House. Like, ask my dad, the haunting of Hill House. Like, I have been a little freaked out for the past like 2 weeks. And my brother and my boyfriend are wanting to watch like the sequel of it, or not the sequel, but like another of the haunting shows on Netflix. And I'm like, guys, I'm not doing it because it takes me about 2 weeks to recover from it. Yes, he kept eyeballing me and came right up to me. That is so cute. That is a Disney princess moment. Maybe a deer is your spirit animal, Chloe. You never know. Joe, if you're still on here, it's Andrea's birthday, so you probably shouldn't be on here. Someone on TikTok said that they're watching the TikTok live stream on her phone, but the YouTube live stream is up on her TV so she can get the full combos. So you can see the chat. I love that. Best of both worlds. A part of me wants to try going live on Instagram one day. A rebounder is a mini trampoline. Okay, that's what I thought it is. It is wonderful. Okay, this is what I thought it was. I just for a second I felt like that wasn't what it was called. Okay, it is wonderful for the lymphatic benefits, but you can jump, stretch, etc. There's even classes for them too. They're easy on the joints as well. I feel like it would be fun, and I feel like it would also be a great way to like energize yourself and get yourself hyped up for the day. You know, that's kind of awesome. I feel like that's such an easy thing to add into your wellness routine. And whoa, why does this get stuck in my throat? Sorry. Joe. Okay, first thing, Instagram Live is so scary to me. That's how I feel too. I don't know why. I've never gone live on Instagram ever, and it seems way more intimidating and like serious than a TikTok live. Like, I don't ever watch anyone's Instagram lives. I don't know why. They're like seem so scary. I agree with you. Joe said we're listening during her birthday dinner. Need to support my lover girl. Joe, I appreciate it. But as my birthday gift to Andrea, you don't need to be listening to me during dinner. I'm for reals. Andrea is my stepmom for everyone listening, no one who's confused. And her birthday dinner, I'm going to guess, is salmon and vegetables. Joe loves salmon. Oh, I ended up going to that Hosier concert I was talking about earlier. How was it? I feel like my friend Joanna loves Hosier. What were you doing in New York City? I wasn't in New York City. I was in upstate New York. That's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. So I was there because my grandpa he was turning 90 and he had a 90th birthday party. So excited to try Alphalete tops. Wait, you guys, that's a great thing to talk about. Can we please talk about the new Alphalete launch? Because I'm so excited. I'm not going to lie. I didn't get anything. I haven't ordered any Alphalete. Wait, have I? No, I haven't gotten any Alphalete since I received the package from them like earlier in the year. And because I felt like I just need to take a step back because I was like so excited about the package and then I got my hopes up for other things. And I was just like, okay, like we need a chill. I need to take a break. But I didn't get any of the new. I loved their new when they had not this launch that's happening this Saturday, but the launch prior when they had the new updated Amplify collection. I was so excited to try their new Amplify. So I think I am going to order from them this Saturday, try out the new Amplify from last launch. I haven't even looked. I don't even know if that's still in stock. But then I want to get the little shrug. And then the new bras look so cute. The new sports bras. And I have to say, I feel like Alphalete always lacks in their sports bra department. But like the strappy one looks so cute. Anyway, sorry. So excited to try Alphalete tops and bras once I get a reduction surgery. I get so jealous when I see you in the coolest gym fits. I feel like they've really broadened their sizing, honestly. But I can't speak on the support of their bras if you have a larger chest because obviously I don't got a lot going on up there. Yes, I was near Syracuse. Which also, you guys, I didn't realize how much more expensive things were here where I live, like food, like just going out to eat food prices. I was like, holy. And I have to say, I was so like, we visited our hometown grocery store. It was just so nostalgic. It was so fun. I didn't realize how much our food options here in Utah lack. As much as I am happy that I don't live in upstate New York anymore, but like they still have really great food options, not only like going out to eat, but like the produce and stuff at the grocery stores and just everything. I feel like it's done better. My mom's very much so like still an Italian woman who loves to cook. And so she always says since moving here, how she struggles to find like good fresh basil, good pecorino romano cheese, like the whole nine. It's the apple slice ASMR for me. You know, I got you guys covered. You guys have to make those apple crisp slices if you haven't already that I talked about last live because they're so good. Appy Slice ASMR could be a whole segment. Maybe I'm rebranding into ASMR. Remember, we fed a dog 1 cup in the morning and 1 cup in the evening. No changes. We're just a higher order mammal. Okay, Joe. That's Joe's response to me saying that they're probably eating the same dinner over again of salmon and the like. And that was his response. Joe, I remember back in the day, I don't remember what the actual situation is, but I just remember when Joe told me about the quote, "You eat like a dog." And I was like, "What do you mean, Dad?" And he's like, "You know how dogs eat the same thing every day?" He's like, "That's what you got to do when you got your goals." Is he wrong? No. Waiting for a haul. Dude, I haven't done a haul video in so long. Also, the other thing, I kind of want to make a YouTube video of trying activewear again because I haven't done that in like a year, if not more. But like, I think I want to try Honor Active. What's your guys' favorite activewear brands? Like, what would you recommend I try? We all know I'm an Alphalete fiend, but like, I kind of want to try Honor Active. What was the other brand that I wanted to? Camo Fitness. I've been hearing great things about Camo Fitness, but there was another one that was kind of new, unless I'm tripping. I'm not sure. Ooh, Young LA. I've actually been seeing some cute stuff from them recently, like new patterns. Tala. First of all, I love Grace Beverly. I think she's like a genius in terms of a female entrepreneur. But I love how simplistic the Tala brand is. So that would also be fun. Also, that's reminding me of the Saskia collection from Tammy Hembrow. Talk about an OG. I remember following her way back in the day. I don't really follow her closely anymore, but back, I don't even know how many years ago that was, like 4. I was very into her stuff, and I think I was following her when she like first initially launched Saskia. It was amazing. I went alone because no one wanted to go. Vibes. I feel you. And it was my first concert. That was your first ever concert. It was so beautiful and it was actually made me emotional. Dude, something about concerts, there's so much energy in them. Like I love concerts for that reason. I feel so alive when I go to a concert. Like just not only everyone there, but like then also music itself is so moving, and then it's also loud. Like you're just like feeling the music in your soul because it's like all you can hear. And then just like the energy of everyone. I really love concerts. I totally understand the emotional aspect. It like gets me nostalgic too when I go to concerts because I'm like, wow, this is what it feels like to be alive. You know what I mean? That's so awesome. I'm so proud that you still went alone, and I'm so happy that you enjoyed yourself. Honestly, solo concerts are kind of a vibe because you can't talk to anyone anyway, and no one knows you're alone anyways because there's a crowd. It's just kind of a vibe. I went to Loud Luxury alone. That was my first concert I ever went to alone. I had so much fun. And it was the same thing. Like no one really wanted to go. And I just like didn't want to like drag someone along that would like almost like lower the vibe if they weren't hyped on it. So I just went alone and it was so awesome. Chloe, if you like EDM music, I highly recommend going to an EDM concert because the energy in those are insane. The only reason I know about Alphalete launches is because of you, and now I'm excited to spend too much money on them again. Elise, do you like them? Like, have you been into them now? Super last minute decision. Sydney, I bought the ticket the night before. Love that too. I did the same thing with Loud Luxury. I'm sure they have great sizing, but I'm just such a complex size with only a 34 size band and like an F cup. Oh, true. Yeah, my breasts literally are wider than me. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I don't think Alphalete would be a good brand for that. Because I also feel like people have said that they're not the greatest for larger chested people. My loyalty remains in PopFlex, but I'm so curious about Alphalete. I've never heard of PopFlex. The urge to just spend all my money on having only athletic clothes is insane. Same. It's literally a problem. Because then I go to actually get ready in real clothes and I'm like, I have no clothes. So that's why I was also so excited about working with Vivaya because I needed shoes so badly. Because the only shoes I ever wear are like Vans or something that's like casual that I make into, I don't know, that I'll try to like dress up. But Love Honor Active just hard to get your hands on them because they sell out quick. Chrissy Chella designed it so beautifully. I feel like the quality looks amazing. I'm not going to lie. Lately, I'm like, that looks buttery soft. I like Able. I think that's how you spell it. Yes, I actually they sent me a few sets and I genuinely love them. I was actually going to work with them and it fell through, unfortunately, but I still wear their stuff. I really like it. I like their effortless collection with the booty scrunch, and I like their contouring. I actually really like that. Oh, TLF. Thank you. I think that's what I was thinking of. Yes, TLF. I think some of their they had a what was the set? I think it was an off the shoulder or like a one shoulder sports bra set that looked so cute. What is this pot flex? I've never heard that in my life. Chloe, I'm so jealous, dude. I've wanted to experience a concert alone just to be able to zone into my emotions. Yes, without other people's expectations. 100%. I feel that. Because I also, like, I went to Odessa with a group of people. My favorite concert to date. I was so emotional in that concert. And I literally was like, no one talk to me when they're performing. Like, I don't want to be spoken to. I want to be in my feels. Mm-hmm. Apple ASMR. Bye, Laura. Have fun in school. I feel like your mom. Bye, sweetie. Have fun at school. Don't forget your lunch. Jess, what do you mean your old roommate is in Odessa? Like part of the crew, performer crew? You don't understand. I love Odessa. And I have not been able to go see them again. But I love them. I swear they're like my favorite ever. Yes, part of the group. Jess, what do you mean? What's their role? What do they do? Because actually, I feel like the Odessa performer, like there's so many people because they combine like live instruments with like DJing. I cry at almost every concert I go to. Concerts alone are fun, but I feel like you're most likely to meet people as well. Yeah, same. I agree with that too. Because you're just more likely to like actually start a conversation. I almost talked myself out of going because I'd be by myself, but one of your podcasts called me out and I said "fuck it" and full sent it and had a blast. I love that for you. Of course, everyone be safe out there. But so many good things are they're still just as fun when you do it alone. Anything Cassie Ho. Oh my gosh, I remember her, the designer and CEO of Popflex and Blogilates. I didn't know she had her own activewear brand. Does this automatically on the way to my house? It's probably bad. That's crazy. Blogilates has been around. Is she still actively posting on YouTube? Like that was something back. I think she was one of the original like workout videos I had done ever. And that was back in like 2016, maybe. That's crazy. Jess, I'm happy you made it. This weekend, Camo Fitness has new stuff coming out and they're so adorable. Yes, I've seen some of their stuff. It looks super cute. Have you ever thought about competing at a bodybuilding competition? I feel like if you would have asked me like 3-4 years ago, I would have said maybe, but I just don't. I actually love, guys, I'm choking on particles. I don't know why stuff keeps getting stuck in my throat. I just love where I'm at right now with my relationship with fitness and nutrition. I feel like I'm the most balanced I've ever been. I'm not the most on the program I've ever been. My dad can attest to that. But for me, I'm way less food focused. I'm way less micromanaging what I'm eating. I'm way less anxiety ridden if I'm not eating something that's quote unquote supporting my goals. I feel like I'm less anxious if I'm not super consistent with my training. I don't know. I just feel like I'm at such a great maintenance phase. You could say I just feel like I have such a balanced relationship right now with nutrition and exercise, and I love it. And so I wouldn't want to risk that right now to go into a bodybuilding competition. I also just don't really care for it anymore. Like even when I first started weight training, I never wanted to look like a bodybuilder. That was never my goal. I never wanted to be dragged and like try to go get my pro card. I never have wanted that physique for myself or wanted that aesthetic for myself. And then also the other side of that is hormonal health. And I just honestly don't think it's worth it. Like, my hormonal health is the best it's ever been in my entire life. And that's a fact. And I do not want to be putting that in jeopardy, because it's taking me quite a while to get my hormones this balanced. All I'm asking for Christmas is new sports bras and tops, since my surgery is my birthday present next month. Dude, I'm sure you're going to feel so good after that. Yes, buttery soft and quality is insane. Scotty Flynn. He plays trombone. Jess, I would be telling that to every person I know. That's so cool. Can he get you into like one of their concerts? Yes, I love them. I feel like it's hard to find brands that fit your specific body type. That's honestly so true. I think that's why I really like Elfly, because I just think they resonate with my body type. But their bottoms suit me so well, no matter if it's shorts or pants. Haven't tried their sports bras though. Yeah. Bye, Liv. Okay, Andy said bye. Yes, part of the group, blah, blah, blah. Hi, J Matt. Thanks for listening. That is awesome that you're in a good place. It can be such a struggle to find that. So that's amazing. That's what I feel like. I feel like I've been on such extremes. So, hello, Tiny Stoner. So yeah, I just feel so, and I think I'm actually gonna make a YouTube video about it. And I want to like reflect on kind of how I got to this point, I guess, if you will. But yeah, I just have been feeling really good. He prob could. He's a really nice guy. That is so cool, Jess. Did I miss the merch update? If so, I will just play back later. Don't feel like you have to repeat. Oh, that's sweet of you and thoughtful. I'm totally fine to repeat things though, because I get that people come in and out. We haven't talked about merch. I know last week I was like, it's coming out this Friday, because that was my original plan. And then I went home to New York, and I didn't want to rush it after all this time and then not be confident about my setup for shipping and everything. So I think I'm just being nervous. I think everything's going to be fine, but I still want to kind of nail down more details about shipping and the pricing for shipping. That was kind of the biggest thing I was working on this weekend, is the pricing that I'm going to be listing the items at, because I was trying to figure out how much it actually is going to be per like the production cost for each garment. Then I was figuring out what I should sell them for, and then also how I'm going to be calculating shipping and going by that. So that's kind of my last thing that I have to do. So at this point, I'm thinking realistically now, Sunday, I think, is what I'm going to do, or early next week. I want it to be this Friday, but I just don't want to rush after all this and then have it not go smoothly. Would you be a dog mom or a cat mom? Definitely a dog mom. But I have to say, I've been warming up to cats. When growing up, we had a cat. We had a stray, well, we had a stray cat. No, my mom at one point lived on like a farm, and we had 4 goats. Fun fact about me, we had 4 goats. They were pygmy goats. We had a horse, 3 dogs, and a cat. But how we acquired the cat, my mom, we had I don't even know how many acres we had, but we had a lot of land. And there was this stray cat that came up to us. Well, came to the house, and my mom, of course, left out a can of tuna fish. I think it was an empty can of tuna fish, but obviously the cat licked it. And what do you think? She came back. So that's how we ended up getting a cat. She was a stray cat. She was with us. And then a little bit later, she ended up running away again. She ran away, left the crib, came back pregnant. And then she had a litter of kittens in my bed, actually, is where she decided to go into labor and give birth. And so then we had kittens. Quite the story. But anyways, during that whole, when I was younger, I didn't really like cats very much. But now as I've gotten older, I kind of have come to peace with cats a little more. And yeah, but overall, I'm always going to be more of a dog mom than a cat mom. Saw you wearing the tee to the airport. Yeah, dude, I wore the crew neck to the airport. It was such a cute outfit. I had the I'm staring at it right now. It's on my dresser. I had the crew neck on with leggings and like biker boots. I felt so cool in the airport. It's such a cute outfit. You need shirts that say, I guess if you will. That's I actually say that all the time. I feel so exposed. I feel like I've been telling my boyfriends. My boyfriend always says, now I'm gonna forget it after all this. Oh, he'll say like that kind of thing. So I'll be like, yeah, I was wearing this really cute outfit and they said, yeah, it was pretty cute, you know, that kind of thing. That's what he says, that kind of thing. And now I catch it all the time when he says it. And I think that's my filler phrase that I always say is, I guess, if you will. I notice I say that a lot on the podcast also. But yeah, so final merch update. I'm thinking Sunday is my new aim right now. But I'm so excited for it. Don't worry, keep the building the hype. I haven't even announced it. I haven't even officially announced it. Like only the people on you guys know. The people on my live are the only ones that know. Tiny Stoner, your name is so cute. She asked, how's Letty? Letty's doing very well. Letty's just this cute guy that I like. No, but he's doing really well. We're doing really well. We're going on a trip soon in like a week and a half, and I'm so freaking excited about it. I can't wait. I also told you guys I was gonna finally share his name, disclose his name. Because I don't call him, like if I'm talking about him, I don't say Letty all the time. Because I say it in a voice. I love dogs, but cats are the best. No, I'm kidding. That's fine. You can have that opinion. No, I'm kidding. I'm not really harsh on either side. I understand the hype about cats. I didn't understand it until recently. Pygmy goats, OMG, they're so cute. Dude, it was so cute. We had Mary was the first one, and then Junior, which I don't know how he had his name. He was big. And then we had two little dwarf, I think it's dwarf pygmy goats. Is that a thing? They were smaller than the other two. And their names were Mocha and Sweet Pea. It was actually such a fun time. Not the cat giving birth in your bed. Dude, she knew that I was the one that liked her the least. I did not have a good relationship with this cat. And I swear she targeted me. No, but also it's because at that time my sister and I had to share a room. And so we had bunk beds. And so my bunk bed was the top bunk. And so I think it just was like safety for her. But it was safer for her and like snuggled, but still acquired the cat. Y'all got caught in the cat distribution system. Yeah, dog. I'm sorry to tell you, for real. Hi, Liv. Love the lives and videos. I have learned so much from you. Thanks. Love from London. That was so sweet. Thank you so much. Where are y'all going? Someone asked that on TikTok too. We're going to sorry, I don't know. I just blanked. We're going to Amsterdam. We're really fine-tuning our itinerary now. We're going to Amsterdam, Munich, Germany, Berchtesgaden, Germany. My pronunciation is so wrong. It's like countryside. It's in the I never know how to say it. Bavarian Alps. Gonna be so cute and cool. And then we're gonna go to Salzburg, Austria. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I've been wanting to go to Europe. Chloe, I feel like when I was in Costa Rica, I feel like I said that I have a feeling I'm gonna be in Europe in the fall. And guess where I'm going in the fall? Europe. It's gonna be a little bit cold though, which I'm not really looking forward to because I'm kind of stressed because I'm so determined to go in a carry-on suitcase. So, you know, because I feel like I don't know, I feel like I can do it. But we're going for 10 days. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like by the time you have like 2 pairs of shoes, you need a jacket, you need layers. It's like I'm way better at packing a carry-on suitcase when I'm going somewhere warm. But I think I'm just gonna pack basics. I want to pack light, especially because we are going to multiple countries. Like we're not staying put for 10 days. So I don't want to keep having to, I don't know. I just don't want to be lugging around 2 suitcases, like a giant checked suitcase and a carry-on suitcase when we're moving around every 2 to 3 days, you know? So I want to pack light and just have my backpack and my carry-on suitcase. But what's great is that I am going with him. So ideally he should need less things than me. So I already told him to expect me to put some things in his suitcase because that's just the gentleman thing to do. No, I'm kidding. But I'm banking on the fact that we're both going to be having a carry-on suitcase. And so hopefully we'll be able to shimmy around some things and have room for everything. Because I kind of might want to bring my hiking boots if we go to that Berchtesgaden, which is like way rural. Like there's hiking there. It's like countryside, mountainous, which I'm honestly most excited to be going there. So I might want to bring my hiking boots, but then it's like I only have so much room. So you get what I'm trying to say. Come to London. I honestly would love to go to London, but we just don't have time in this itinerary. Dude, that's so exciting in the fall too. It's going to be gorgeous. Yes, we're leaving beginning of November. So it's going to be kind of cold, but I know we have to bring an umbrella. But yeah, if anyone has any recommendations for anywhere of what I just said, please let me know because I would love to know. But I'm so excited. We're gonna go to the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam because I weirdly am nerding out about that. Like I remember when I learned about that in high school. I've wanted to go ever since. And my friend Anna recommended that I watch, I forget what it's called, Share the Light or Spread the Light or something. And it's basically like a documentary on Disney Plus about Anne Frank. So I'm wanting to watch that to like get in the vibes. Munich, I think we're gonna take a day trip to the Neuschwanstein Castle, which I'm pretty sure is the castle that was they used for like Muse for the Disney Castle or something. I think that's what my boyfriend said, unless it's a different castle. But it's a really pretty castle, and I'm wanting to see a lot of castles in Germany because I think it's so cool. And I want to be able to go into the castles. Then Berchtesgaden, there's like a lake tour that we can go to. I think it's called King's Lake. I'm telling you, I really got my ducks in a row of what we're going to be doing for our itinerary. And I think I'm going to vlog it. It's not going to be super in depth, but I definitely want to do like an overarching YouTube video and then I can share my itinerary. I want to be better about my travel content because then I get questions about what I did, where I went. Then I just feel like I leave everyone in the dark, which that's not what I'm trying to do. So I want to share my itinerary as well because I think this is going to be a stellar 10-day itinerary. And then what else are we gonna do? I think there's some sort of like ski resort. I forget the name that you could take a tram up to and see like a really pretty view. There's also a hike on that King's Lake. It actually was sorry guys, I'm going off right now. Um, but it was so cool. It's called King's Lake, and in the summer, I'm hoping we're still gonna be able to do it, even though it's gonna be shoulder season. They said in the winter it's not available, but we're like on the shoulder season, so we still might be able to. But it's like a King's Lake boat tour. You take a tour to this one church that was built in like 1147 AD, which is insane to wrap your head around. And then the next stop is another, I literally forget what it is, another cool building of some sort. And then you can hike 30 minutes. Oh, wait, it's to a lake. I think it's called Obersee Lake. And it's supposed to be water is supposed to be so insanely clear and still, excuse me, that you literally can't tell where the sky and the water, like where it transitioned from water to sky, because that's how steady the lake is. Because there was a landslide in AD that like cut the water off from that lake to that main King's Lake. So it made the water like super still because there's no runoff or anything into it. And so it literally looks like a mirror, which I think is sick. Then you see that lake. Then you go for a hike 30 minutes around the lake. You end up at this cute farm. Okay. And it's like a full farm with cows, goats, all this stuff. They'll have like fresh, raw milk, cheese, all this stuff. You can get food, like fully functioning farm. Again, this is supposed to be in the summer, which looks so cute. Again, picturesque rolling hills, European Alps in the background, luscious fields vibes. Then you can hike 30 minutes in past that and you hit the tallest waterfall in Germany. Talk about the best itinerary. Are you kidding me? Lake, you're on a boat tour, then you get to a lake, then you go to a farm, then you go to a waterfall. Anyway, I hope we're able to do that. Again, it's going to be early November. It's 555 in case anyone needs a sign for anything. But so that's going to be early November. So hopefully we can still go do that. But like, I would love to go hike to that waterfall. The tallest waterfall in Germany. Sorry, guys. No one asked for that, but I just went off. You did. You're right. I did say I was going to Europe. Ooh, dude, Amsterdam, do you have a place to stay? Have a recommendation for an Airbnb? We actually did just book our Airbnb, but we can still cancel. If you want to send me the link to that, that'd be fantastic. Even if you just put it in the chat, I would so appreciate that. Liv said I almost shared his name and then moved on so hard. Because I mean, like I was going to introduce him. It's okay. Laddie will always be Laddie. No other name needed. Sounds phenomenal. You're going to have so much fun. Can't remember if you said, I know, I can't wait. Can't remember if you said you're doing anything for Halloween. If you are, what's your costume? I'm still not sure what I'm going to be. I really don't think we're going to do anything. I think we're going to hand out candy. And I'm so okay with that. Make sure you book the Anne Frank ahead of time. Yeah, we still need to get tickets for that. Oh, yeah, that's the trip you'll be on for my birthday. Duh, I completely forgot we talked about this. Yeah, I think we did a few lives ago. I have some YouTube friend called Jenny and Jacob Travel. I wonder if they have any videos from those places to give you ideas. That'd be amazing. I definitely will look them up. Jenny and Jacob Travel. Jess coming in with the connections. Honestly, Jess, you got it all going on. Jenny and Jacob travel. I'm going to type that in right now. Bingo. I love talking about travel. Just checked they took the listing down. Sorry, it was like 5 years ago. Oh, that's okay. That is a while ago. We honestly found a good one, so I'm excited about it. This is a good apple. Are you going to vlog or just enjoy it? I think I'm going to... Yes, I am going to vlog it, but it's not going to be like every day. Hey guys, we're on day 4. Hey guys, we're on day 5. I think it's going to be more of like an overall travel video, like a lighter vlog, if that makes sense. I'm picturing like a 10-15 minute video, some B-roll, clips of me in between, like piecing together the storyline, but I don't want that to like take over the whole trip, you know? If that makes sense. But I also do want to film it so we have it for memories as well. So I'm just going to do what feels good, I guess, essentially. Like, I love to film. I think it's fun. So I'm going to do what's fun and what I want to do to capture the trip. But I am planning on doing a travel video. Except whenever I film those things, I have no idea how the footage is going to turn out. It's like when I go to edit it, I'm like, I have no idea if this is going to be even a cohesive video. Got to enjoy the time with your man. Yeah. And I haven't taken like a legit vacation because like, yeah, I haven't taken like a vacation all year. So I'm excited to have that experience. Okay, now I feel like his name is Brian. It's no like secret. I just never went to say it. I don't know. But his name's Brian, for those who care. Yeah. I love even B-roll footage with music in the back. I make those sometimes for my own vacations. Yeah, it's just kind of like a vibe. It's something cute to look back on. How are you getting around, trains or buses or planes? I think we're taking a plane to Amsterdam, and then I think we're going to take a plane to Munich, and then and then a train from Munich to Berchtesgaden, train from Berchtesgaden to Salzburg, plane from Salzburg to Amsterdam. So a blend. Now he'll forever be Letty. That's what I mean. I kind of feel like no one could ever go back. Honestly, the reason why I also started to call him Letty was because for some reason in the beginning, I was like, you do not look like a Brian. Like something about it, I was like, it's just not Brian. So I would call him Laddie, honestly, for the longest time. But then I got used to his name being Brian. I say Brian. It's Brian with an I, not a Y. Is that what you guys thought his name was? I don't know how you guys would have guessed, but does that seem like out of left field? Livestream squad gets all the... Yes, you guys do get all the secrets. That's why this is the Live Fit League. That's what this is called. The Live Street fam is the Live Fit League. You know all the juices. You guys know about the merch. You guys know about my upcoming travel plans, my love life. Been making little home video vlogs. It's honestly therapeutic also. Brian, but Laddie in our hearts. Laddie always in our hearts. No, because when you said Brian, that was the last one I was expecting. See, something about it, like I just was like, I almost like didn't, I couldn't accept his name. Activewear, I thought his name would be longer. Like what? I feel like I should have had you guys guess first. He definitely doesn't look like a Brian. Thank you. Now I feel like I'm not crazy. I don't know. It was so, I couldn't like digest it at first. Haha, we have seen a little of him, but he does not look like Brian. You guys, this is crazy. What did you guys think his name was? I just love the idea of calling him Laddie, but have you seen Melanie P. Cruz? She's the master of hiding her boyfriend in content for like 5 years or longer. Really? I don't know her. That's crazy. I wouldn't have guessed Brian. I just feel like my biggest reason why I don't like outwardly post him, and this is me expressing my own insecurities, like I came from a divorced family and a part of me always gets nervous. I don't really have a fear of commitment, but it's just like how do I put this? I feel like I don't really want to be like super public with my partner unless we're like literally engaged or married. Like that's what I feel like. Cause it's just like then you have to go through, especially when you're like in the public eye, it's like then I have to deal with everyone's opinions of like if we weren't so, and not to say that I don't think we're gonna work out, but you just know what I'm trying to say. It's just like it's vulnerable, I guess. And also I post so much of my life online. And I've never posted a lot of like my personal relationships. Like I don't post a lot about my friends because my intrusive thoughts would be nervous of like if I violated my friend's privacy and put them at risk for whatever reason, I would have hate to do that to a loved one. Like I'm even nervous to post my grandparents sometimes because I'm like, I don't want to expose them. Like you just never know who's watching my content. The world can be a small place if they know of them somehow. And like you just never know. Not that I like to think, in terms of doomsday, but it's just, you know, it's my business and I'm putting online. It's my choice to be public, not other people in my life. So I've never been one to post a ton about my extended family or my friends. And so my boyfriend's kind of in that same lane. I feel like Live Fit has never really been about my like personal life in that regard. And I like to keep those things private because everything that I do in my life, essentially, like my meditating, my fitness, when I'm eating, like all that is content in my brain. I'm like, I could be posting this. This is content. So I like to have an area of my life where I can shut it off and not feel like I need to be producing content with it, if that makes sense. And for me, that's when I'm with my friends, my boyfriend, like my relationships in my life, if that makes sense. Someone on TikTok asked, oh, Tiny Stoner again, where did Laddie come from? It literally is the most stupid story. I used to say a lot like in a like Australian or a New Zealand accent where I'd be like, all right, laddies, let's get the show on the road. I don't even know what accent it was. My brother and I used to do it. And so I said it one time in front of Brian. And then I was like, wait a minute, you are actually my laddie. And then for some reason it just like stuck. That's literally all it was. Like I still remember the day when I was like, you're actually my laddie. And it just stayed. I don't know why. I wouldn't have guessed Brian looks like Eric or Nate to me. I'm not a fan of the name Eric. I don't know why. In terms of Nate, someone I know had an ex-boyfriend named Nate, and he was the worst person on the face of the planet. Now that's being dramatic, but I wouldn't want him to have the name Nate. But I actually do like the name Nate. Do you call him Brian or a nickname other than Letty? No, I'm either only calling him Letty or Brian. I don't call him anything else, to be honest. I can totally see that because people get so invested. That's what I mean, Jess. It's like, I just don't. And Brian is, I don't want to say he's very shy, but he's way more reserved than me. And like, if I put a camera in front of his face, for me, I'm like, woo, like, let's spook around and like be goofy. Like, it's foreign to him, which is totally fine. He doesn't even use social media a ton, like on his own. Like, when I met him, he was completely off social media. So it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not my place to put him in all my business on social media, I guess is all. I don't know. I get weirdly protective of my loved ones also, I'm not going to lie. In real life too. But keeping some things private can sometimes be for the best. Do whatever is best for you. We're here to watch you. Thanks, Haley. From what I've seen, I could see him being Thomas. Oh, that's actually such a cute name. Or Matthew or Matt. Those are cute names, Chloe. I like those. Brian, change your name. No, I'm kidding. That's cute. I could see Matt. I could actually see that too. I feel like if he was brown hair with like a brown scruff, I could really see Matt. And people don't actually know what it's like on the inside, so they judge when they have no clue. That's what I feel like too. I'm like, relationships are complicated enough. Like, I don't need thousands of people, stalking our situation and forming opinions, some vocalizing them. And then it's like, you just never know. Like, I would never want to open up Ryan to like getting hate for something. Like, why would I want to put him in that position? I don't know. It's not right now. I don't feel called. Not going to say it's always going to stay this way, but I don't feel called to like expose him, I guess. I'm married and still feel conscious of how much I post just because it's my personal life and I guess I want to let him have his privacy. He's also not on social media. Exactly, yeah. I just feel like it would be different. Like, for example, I really love Lexi Hildago. She always posts her friends in photos, videos. Like, she's always posting her family, her friends, her social life. And so for me, I'm like, it makes sense for her to be posting her boyfriend. For me, it's like, I never have done that. I was never big on that in the first place. So it's like, why would I just post my boyfriend? You know what I mean? It's just like, it's never been what Live Fit is about, is all. Matt, yes, +1 for Matt. Dude, maybe we should all call him Matt. Agree with relationship camouflage lover. Oh, Joe, you're still watching. Hi. Thanks, Dad. All right. Go switch to Lucas's. Lucas is live now. Guys, hot take. I feel exposed when my dad watches our live streams. I feel like he's listening at my girl talk. Ooh, Nate is a good name too. I do honestly like the name Nate. LMAO, like Irish maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe that is an Irish accent. Just saying Tiny Stoner sounds like my kind of person. How cute is that? Username. Tiny Stoner, I don't know if you're still on my TikTok live, but my YouTube people like your username too. I'm late, but I can stay for a few. Hi. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming. Hi from Russia. Hello. Hi, Naya. Our sign, butterflies. I feel like we need to get that to stick. Whenever you join a live, people, from now on, when you sign on, I want everyone to send butterfly emojis. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm about to make mac and cheese. I was at a chat last week after I asked you a question about Tao. It was in the end of the book, Untethered Soul. Yes, I remember this. Can you please remind me of what the Tao is? Because I forget what the Tao means. Speaking of social media, did you make a new account for your content creation? I just have a following. Oh, I get it. I just have a following most composed of people I worked with in the military or high school and, of course, family. I get it. Yes, I did make a whole separate Instagram. So I still technically have a personal Instagram account. And then I made Live Fit completely separately, like started from zero. But that was also because I was in high school and I still wanted an account to like post. I was still in high school and that's when, you know, like posted things with your friends, like relevant things of what was going on in high school. So I still wanted my personal account. So that's why I had to. But I'm so happy I started a fresh new account. I feel like couples that surround their content around their relationship always break up. Yeah. It's like, and I'm such an intimate, private person anyways. Like, even people in my personal life know that. Like, my sister would say the same thing. Anna would say the same thing. Like, I'm a private person. I don't really know why. It's not like I'm secretive. It's like I just like privacy. I think my dad also taught us like that privacy is important and like you have the right to privacy. So I'm very strict, I want to say, on respecting other people's privacy and also like standing up for my privacy and my boundaries. Hello. Hey, Sandra. How are you doing? So true, Sydney, like Cat Stickler. She went through it. Yeah, like, no, thank you. I'm also too sensitive for that. Lover, I support your stream too. Thanks, Jojo. Do you have both of us up right now? Because your head is probably pounding with both of our voices. It's crazy how people ruin names. I can't trust anyone named Emma because of two separate Emmas. I feel that. I still have people from high school that traumatized me that I try not to hold any grudges or whatever, but it's just like you can't not think of it when you hear their name, you know? I actually just recently heard of a name that I thought made so much sense. Do you guys know the name Alessandra? Like ALES, Alessandra? I recently saw someone on social media with the name Alessandra. Alessandra. So it's the same name, but it's Ella in the beginning instead of Alessandra. I feel like I'm saying the name weird now because I've been saying it so much. But I thought it was so cute. And it made the name 10 times better. Because then she can go by Ella. She can go by Ellie when she's a baby. How cute is that? A little girl. And then like Alessandra when she wants to be like composed, or when she's like, graduating college and they read Alessandra something something, beautiful long name. I was like, that's so ingenious. Like, I'm sorry to anyone named Alessandra, but like Alessandra, can you tell the difference in what I'm saying? Alessandra sounds so much better than Alessandra. Sandra. Anyway, I think it's a spiritual practice. That's what I wondered if you knew. I don't remember in the book. I have the book in my bookshelf right there. I'm gonna look it up. What is Tao? I think the absolute principle underlying the universe. Nice. Combining within self the principles of yin and yang and signifying the way or code of behavior that is in harmony with the natural order. Oh, okay. I think it was like the natural flow of life is kind of what it's saying, and like the divine placement of everything. So what was your question about it? I asked you a question about the Tao. Do you remember your question about the Tao now that I know what it is, Naya? Did the merch drop? No, it's going to be dropping Sunday or early next week. I had to figure out some things with shipping. Sandra, when she's more mature. Yes, exactly. Yeah, like if she's, like maybe when she's older, like 50, 60 older, and she wants to go by Sandra or Sandy or something. I was like, I'm also such a huge nickname person. Like, I love when there's nicknames. Yes, love that for her. That's the name we have picked out if we have a girl. Chloe, you're not pregnant, are you? I'm going to freak out. Are you speaking in terms of hypothetical? Because you can't drop this on me right now. Hi, McKenna. Cute Chloe. Yeah, Ellie is so cute. Do you know what the opalite crystal is for? I got one today. It's pretty. Opalite is, I can see the stone. I don't have opalite myself. Let's see. Opalite healing properties. Opalite improves communication. Whoa. And improves communication on all levels, especially the spiritual. It removes energy blockages, of the chakras and meridians. Emotionally, opalite helps by assisting during transitions of all kinds. It helps with persistence and gives us strength in verbalizing our hidden feelings. That's a good stone. Opalite is said to stabilize mood swings and helps to overcome tiredness. It helps you face your fears and accepting change. It's a business stone and encourages success in all endeavors. That's a great one. I think a while back I actually received an opalite bracelet. I love different names like that. That's what I mean. I like unique names. Yeah, McKenna, this is why I liked it, because it was different and unique, but not like something so crazy. I don't love when when they don't even know what the name is. Like, they don't know how to say it, or if you say it, they're like, how do you spell that? Like, I don't like when it causes confusion where it's like that too far out there. You know what I mean? So like Alessandra was so standard still in a sense, but like unique enough, but then had a different spin on it, but not like too crazy where you like spell it some crazy weird way. That's like, how'd you even arrive to that point? You're just like really trying hard to be different right now. I loved it. Alessandra. Hypothetical. Chloe, you kind of gave me a heart attack. I'm not gonna lie. In a good way. I would have been excited either way. Eliana, that's so cute. It'll be Eliana, but we love Ellie. That's so cute, Chloe. I like that name too. No, okay. Oh, it's an actual practice. So excited for the merch. Hi, Sydney Bloom. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I wore it to the airport, and I wore it with like the oversized orchid purple crew neck with leggings and biker boots, and I felt like it was such a vibe. I loved it. I came to the chat late, but all these names are so cute. I got a fluorite stone today too. I haven't even heard of that, Naya. Even my name, people call me Jen sometimes. I'm like, how? Yeah, I could see that, I guess, because they're kind of similar. Wanting to start incorporating crystals into my routine. I love Christies. They're just cute. Ever since I was little, I don't know about you guys, but I have so many of the same tendencies I've had since I was a kid. Like, I've always loved collecting little things, and I still do to this day. And I swear that's why I love crystals, because it's like just like a cute, fun little collectible. And I like just things that help you get into a mindset, whether it's a candle or, you know, a crystal helps to like set the vibe and the energy. Where do you get them, Naya? Do you have a crystal store near you? Yeah, I would definitely recommend getting them from a real crystal store rather than like Amazon. I also am a big believer in that because I feel like you end up stumbling across them when the time is right. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have a crystal store near you, I promise one day you're gonna stumble upon a crystal store and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, whoa, now is the divine timing. Mm. I want to find a citrine wedding ring since November is both my husband's and mine's birth month. Is citrine the stone for November? I love the idea of wedding rings though with crystals and I love it. Like I would love a rose quartz ring. Cuz what am I going to do? I'm going to put a diamond on these? No. Like I would love a crystal ring too. I just love looking at them and just feeling the energy of life radiating. You really can. They're so cool. Like most of these have been here longer than humans. It is crazy to think about. I need a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. So excited. You're making me okay. After this, I'm also going to work on my website. It might launch. Well, no. See, this is my problem. I think because like I was almost going to try to rush the launch on Friday, but like I need to have proper promo and marketing beforehand. So I can't be like tomorrow on Thursday being like, yeah, I actually am all set to launch on Friday. So even if I do get all my ducks in a row for a launch, I still need to give myself like at least 5 days to like announce it everywhere, people to get ready for the pre-order, etc. I I also have been deciding if I feel pretty strongly on leaving pre-orders open for 2 weeks, but if anyone has a strong opinion on if the pre-order should be open for a week or 2 weeks, let me know your opinion. I just feel the reason why I would keep pre-order to only 1 week is because theoretically you'd be able to get your orders sooner, but I also want it to be open for 2 weeks so that more people can get a chance to put an order in. Because, like, for the sticker orders, you know, the orders were lasting, like, 2 weeks of them coming in, you know? I live kind of near Salem. They have a huge crystal store there. That's my favorite place to get them. Dude, I bet you have some crazy tarot and crystal stuff and pendulums. That's cool. That is so sweet. Yes, it's November Stone. I didn't know that. That's actually really cool. We have a bead shop an hour and a half away, and they have small table of crystals. That would be a gorgeous ring. Take your time, girl. It'll be worth the wait. Thanks, Jess. I have rose quartz, amethyst, and obsidian, but I really, really want to get carnelian. My sister Natalie, every time I think of or hear about carnelian, I always think of my sister Natalie for some reason. But you have to be careful with that one. Why do you have to be careful with carnelian? I don't know much about obsidian either. Yes, which I love the coloring is so neutral, like my style. Yeah, I agree with that. It also represents positivity and optimism. Yeah, I feel like that's one of my favorite stones is why am I thinking of amethyst? Not amethyst, citrine. I say 1 week because people slack and then end up forgetting if there isn't a sense of urgency. That's actually a good point too, Jess. Thanks, guys. My husband and I got married a bit ago, but a real ring I love is worth the time. Congratulations on getting married. That's awesome. I wouldn't mind waiting longer if it meant more people had the opportunity to order. That was sweet, Chloe. I want to go to Salem. Yeah, I've never been there. Podcast soon on staying positive and happy when people around you are negative all the time. Guys, I'm kind of a stickler when it comes to that. I feel like you guys are not going to like what I have to say. That's when I will set my harsh boundaries. I'm not going to lie. Because it's kind of like, I mean, in the sense of usually I will try to give them the time of day in the sense of like let them vent and hold space for them. But I'm very particular on not taking on their energy. Like I affirm to myself, that's their world, not mine. I don't need to take on this energy. And if they are constantly complaining, I will literally set boundaries. I will not hang around them. I have ended friendships over negative people. I have like such a short fuse on that. I can't stand it. Because it's just like a cement block in everyone's foot. Like, I don't like it. Heck yeah, I just got off work and made it to the live stream. Hey, Izzy, thanks for coming in. Sorry, that was a podcast episode on that topic where you can go into detail. No, yeah, I feel you. I definitely can do an episode on that. So smart. Yes, Liv, I need some harsh truth. Yeah. I feel like it's very selfish, which I know it's not. I know, like, these people need to be met with compassion, like people who feel negative all the time. I get that. I know it needs to be met with understanding, but they also, you cannot tell me they don't lack so much self-awareness. If you're like constantly like, I'm serious, like I have totally ended friendships over this, and I've also not pursued new friendships because I could tell that they were negative and like just had this heavy energy. I just feel like you have to lack self-awareness in some sense if you're that negative all the time. And I think it's selfish in the sense of like you're making your problem everyone else's problem. Like I can't, I'm not for it. Yes, one of my parents is so negative all the time, but like it's my parents, so sometimes I don't know what to do. McKenna, I honestly, not to put my mother on blast, but my mom and I went through that. I don't think she knew her and I went through that, but I know her and I went through that a few years ago. She's so much better now. She's totally gone through like a spiritual awakening, which I'm so thankful for. But again, I would do the same. Obviously, I'm not like trying to cut off my mom. So I would not. It's kind of like the saying, what you give energy to grows. So I'm sure some people, like when they're venting to me about things where like they're just complaining again and I'm not giving them a lot of energy back, they're probably like, I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall, referring to me. But I just won't feed into, because I just feel like it's facilitating. And what's the word I'm looking for? Not facilitating. I'm enabling. It's like I'm enabling that conversation, that mindset, etc. And again, I'm not saying to turn your back on someone, a loved one that's like going through a problem. I'm talking about these people that are just like always on the negative side of things and stuff that's like minutia. Minutia is like small trivial details and it's like you're just making yourself upset for no reason. Those things I just won't give a lot of energy into the conversation. Like I'll just be like, "Oh yeah, no way," like not literally, but just like kind of shorter answers, and I won't try to feed into it. I won't be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe she said that," or "Oh my gosh, I can't believe he cut you off in traffic." Like I just kind of won't feed into it. Some days when I'm feeling like it, I'll be like, "Oh, maybe it wasn't meant like that," or I want to take it personally, or I wouldn't read into it so much. I'll try to like diffuse the situation, essentially is what I try to do with, whether it's whatever, but I also did that with my mom. Or I would also remove myself from the situation altogether and just go up to my room. The lack of self-awareness is so true though. No, literally. Carnelian is for confidence and makes you magnetic, but it can also attract the wrong things if you have the wrong intentions with it. Oh, interesting. I feel like that's probably for everything though. Obsidian is for protection and energy protection mostly. Lover, gonna slide on over to the boys' channel. Love you tons. Love you so much, Joe. I'm sure this conversation was so riveting for you. My brother has a whole YouTube channel on skiing, and my dad's obsessed with skiing, and it's just like boys club over there. So I really appreciate Joe trying to extend the hand and be a part of the girls club. But I'm like, Joe, please, honestly, please, I beg you, go over to Luke's stream. It's where your people are. I had to set boundaries with my stepmom. I'm not gonna lie, it got ugly, but your piece is so worth it. Dude, it honestly is. Boundaries will show people's true selves. Yeah, it is true. And again, I feel like if people have good self-awareness or are in their like emotionally mature state, they'll respect your boundaries and understand. Random question, but have you read The Artist Way? No, I have not. What is it about? Joe was here and I didn't even know. Yeah, Izzy, Joe's been here for honestly, I don't know how long. Guys, how long do you think he's been in here? For like 40 minutes? I honestly thought he left, guys. Izzy, I thought he left, to be honest with you. Also, whenever I wear a beanie, my head gets so itchy. My forehead, actually. We love Joe. Also, want to know why Joe is an all-star? Because this past weekend, like I said, I went home to New York. My brother and I were on the same flight, but my other sister wasn't. And so my brother and I got in at 11 p.m. and my sister Sophia got in at 1 a.m. And so by the time Luke and I came out, it's like 11:20, 11:30, whatever. We end up stopping at Wegmans, which is a grocery store, and like get food. My brother and I are like, let's just kind of wait, we'll wait, chill here, eat food, and then go get Sophia when she lands. So my dad didn't have to go back and forth. Long story short, this man, Joe's like, no. He's like, you guys should get to bed. You guys should get to sleep, whatever. Joe drives us back home, which, mind you, in New York, we live like 40 minutes from the airport. So he picks Joe and Luke up, drives us back home, goes back out to get Sophia, like turns right around, goes back out to pick up Sophia alone at 1 a.m. and goes and gets her. I was like, Joe, you're setting the bar and the standards so high for men. It's ridiculous. Like, he's such a good dad. I love him. Because like he was originally gonna bring another car down so Sophia could at least like just pick up the car and drive home herself. But my sister Sophia is like really small. She's like 5 foot and just like tiny. And my dad's like, I'm not gonna have her come out in the dark and it's raining and have her be all alone. Like she's a small girl. Like I'm not gonna have her do that, blah blah blah. So he went back on and picked her up. And I was like, Dad, my heart's exploding. Talk about Dad of the Century Award. Thank you so much for showing up, Joe. Please enjoy your night and dinner celebration. That was sweet. I'm struggling with going on a family trip. My toxic mother is paying for to Disneyland. She knows it's my favorite place. That's what they'll get you, the bribery. But after some of the things she has said lately, it really hurts me and feels feel like you don't want to go, I'm assuming. I want to go for a free trip, see some of my family, but my mom uses money against us and my sisters, and I tend to get in literal fistfights. Oh, okay. Violence is never the answer. No, I'm kidding. I also relate to that. I am, in a sense. I do relate to that. I have been there. I think it's also a really tricky situation. This also has made me, because I resonate with that. And this is what makes me feeling so passionate about like making my own money and not like relying on getting married to someone and whatever, living off of someone else's money, because I hate the feeling of being controlled by money. So I get that. I don't know what she has said to you, but either bring it up and have the conversation. I know it's not always easy. But if it's something that like really crossed your boundaries, respect yourself. And like, I feel like it will put a statement to like not feel like you're at the mercy of her money by not going, I guess. I don't know. It's up to you. There's probably so many more complexities to that situation. I can't give you my advice on that. Everyone needs a Joe. We really do. What a guy. Love to hear it. He just makes me feel so like he really just helps me. He just is so adamant on always doing the right thing. Like, even if he doesn't want to do something, even if it's whatever, an inconvenience, like he's going to do the right thing. And I think of him all the time because of that. Like his work ethic, his character is the best I've ever seen. Eyebrows are a slay. Thank you. I actually did them not too long ago. And I'm happy with the way they turned out. I think I also want to paint my nails tonight. I'm also going to a grand opening of a restaurant tomorrow, which is super exciting. They invited me and a +1 down for the grand opening, which I was like, why? But thank you so much. So there's like cocktails which I don't know if that, I'd be shocked if the alcohol was free. But they have like sushi and steak and all that sort of stuff. So I'm really excited for that too. So expect some content tomorrow. You guys, I actually love this. I feel like the stream is getting my insider info on stuff, and I like it a lot. I feel bad for not knowing you had other siblings. I thought it was you and Luke. Love to Sophia. I'm sorry. I get it. Because Luke and I live together. So that's why he's in my content. But also I have another sister, head to toe self-love. I have an oldest sister, Natalie. So it goes Natalie, Lucas, Sophia, and then me. And Natalie's like 9 years older than me. But she doesn't live in this town. Yes, I swear the first Joe podcast I listened to while I was running, and it made me run faster. It's one of my best runs in the F Your Comfort Zone. Also made me run faster. I love that. Yeah, Joe is great. If you guys haven't seen the Q&A episode with him, highly recommend it. I thought he was great on that too. Someone please make a Joe podcast postcard. I think Joe needs to make his own social media. The thing is Joe definitely has controversial opinions, but like we love it. Listen, here's the other thing that I might be offending people with this, but like I don't care. I think like I am so much more in the point of my life where I have so much more respect for someone who just believes in what they believe in and stands in their truth, even if it's controversial, even if it's whatever. Like, of course, I'm not saying to walk around and be completely irresponsible with your words, but like, I hate the concept of like not actually speaking your true opinion and truth because you're worried it's gonna like offend someone. Like, to me, that's like, I find so much more respect for someone who knows what they believe in. They're decisive in what they believe in. They have integrity with their word. They choose a side. They're brave enough to choose a side and they're fully backed on that side. Like, I think that's so cool. And I just love that. So, anyways, my dad is like that. And so I want him to post on social media, but I know that he would really be stirring the pot about it because he has controversial opinions that people get offended by. But it's also like, if you don't agree with someone's opinion, don't freaking live your life that way. But like, it's cool when someone else has their cool opinion. Like, for me, even if I see stuff on social media or wherever, and I don't agree with someone's opinion, I still am like, I have so much respect for you that you believe so deeply in a way of life or an opinion or something. I don't know, I just think it's so cool. And I have one friend like that where he's like super opinionated. I can only take him in small doses, to be honest, but still, I think it's so cool that he like stands up for something, believes in something, and he believes so strongly in his morals, in what he believes in, and what the life he wants to live. I just think it's sweet. Because I think that shows a sign of someone who's like in their power, they're confident in who they are. Like, when you can be decisive and choose a side and just stand for something, I think it's cool. On a happy note, I love your podcast. Thanks. Yeah, there wasn't a new episode this week because I was back home in New York, obviously, and I did bring my microphone, but it just wasn't the vibe and I wasn't inspired. I also feel like I'm going through a content rebranding. Not really, but like, I feel like lately I've been getting in a caught of like what I feel obligated to post, and I don't really want to be living like that no more. So I'm wanting to get back to like posting when I'm inspired. And yeah, so I didn't really want to like force a podcast episode if I wasn't inspired about it. But I want to start posting more about like my travels, more about my meditations and stuff, more mindfulness, just more well-rounded stuff rather than just fitness. I feel like I've been posting a lot of just fitness lately. That's the next merch line. I'm not gonna lie, I already have ideas for other merch that I want to come out with that I think would be so cute. I really want to make merch that says, make the world a better place by becoming a better you. Are you kidding me? I need that. I need that. And that actually came to me when I was writing the thank you notes for the stickers. I wrote it on like someone's card. I was like, keep making the world a better place by becoming a better you. And I was like, I need this on a t-shirt. ESOP. I need it on a crew neck. Dude, a Joe Christmas postcard. Stop. He's so cute. I can't handle it. That'd be so cute. LOL, one whole episode of 12 Days of Live Fitness just for Joe. Honestly. I honestly don't know if I'm going to do 12 Days of Live Fitness this year, guys. I don't know if I am. Any half, just curious, as a fellow daughter of divorce. Oh, any half siblings? Just curious, as a fellow daughter of divorce, I now got 2 sisters. I'm 20 years older than. Wow, that's crazy. No, I don't have any half siblings. My parents never had kids with anyone else. But technically I had like my stepmom, she has 4 kids. We're a family of 4. She has 4 kids. Yeah. I want to hear Joe's opinions. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, that's why I love my podcast, because I feel like those are the conversations that like really actually matter, you know? And it's like, I think it's healthy to have conflicting opinions and to hear things that make you feel triggered. Like, that's how you grow. That's how you become more well-rounded. That's how you evolve. Like if you're constantly surrounded by people who like the same things as you, doing the same things as you, of course it has a place and a time as well. But like, if you're not doing something to be exposed to like differencing of opinions and contrasts, like how are you supposed to like grow and become more well-rounded? Emery and Holly / Julie were such the perfect example of that. For what, Chloe? For their opinions, maybe? Or what were you referring to, Chloe? Oh, different opinions there. Different opinions / beliefs, but having the most beautiful relationship. Yeah. Oh, like their friendship? Yeah. Also, guys, Chloe came on my first Costa Rica retreat, just to give everyone context. And so, like, Emery, Holly, and Julie were people that came on the retreat. So that's what we're talking about. That is really true. That's what I mean. Like Holly and Julie were very religious too. And like, I think it's so cool to have those conversations. Like I identify more as spiritual. I grew up very Catholic though. And like one of my best childhood friends, she's married to a pastor now. And so like, they're very religious. And like, I love picking their brain about like what they like. It's just cool. Like, and you should be stable enough. You should be confident enough in your own beliefs to not feel like you're getting attacked. Of course, considering how the conversation's going, but two, like you should also still continue to be open-minded to know that you're always a student in life and like there's not always absolutes and like you should still always be open to learning and evolving and stuff. How was New York? New York was okay. It was good, but it wasn't like my trip in the summer was better. It just was not good weather. But yeah, the family function was great. I went back for my grandpa's 90th birthday party, so that was good. It was nice to see family. And I'm glad I went for the amount of days that I did. Yes, on the meditation. Yes. I really wanted I've been getting called to do more like Instagram reels. I also kind of want to do more like casual like TikTok vlog things. Like I don't know. I just kind of want to experiment with my content again. Different opinions and different perspectives don't always have to be a negative thing. Yeah, exactly. Even if it's isn't hurtful, right, or attacking, then I don't feel like it always needs to be categorized as a terrible thing. 100%. But I think there's so many insecure people in the world that they take it as an attack when it's like so out of context. When do those sweatshirts come out? My merch, either Sunday. I'm really aiming for Sunday or early next week. I need to make sure I have enough time to like promo it because you guys are the only ones that know about it. Like I'm sure it seems like it's been such a long thing, but I haven't announced it anywhere else. So only my live stream people know that I'm launching merch. I'm sure I've been hinting to it so on Instagram. Oh, it's a fine line between being consistent and just grinding to grind. Dude, literally. Jess, you said it perfectly. And I feel like I've been yes, dude, I feel so heard from that. I feel like I've been grinding just to grind. Is he Sunday or early next week because Liv need to figure out something? Thank you. Yeah, head to toe is on it. All right, guys. I really think I am gonna go though because I'm gonna make dinner and this light is making my face really hot. I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like my face is red, and I also want to wash my hair. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on here. I will see you next Wednesday. Hang on, nobody move. Let me look at a calendar. Because I need to figure out when. Okay, yeah, so we have one more live stream, November 1st. Not ever, but we're going to do another live stream next week, and then I'm not going to be there the following Wednesday. I wish I didn't just exit out of that. No, wait, hang on. I need to look at it again. 8th. Okay, honestly, I think the 8th and the 15th, I'm going to be missing both live streams. So we have a live stream next week, and then the next 2 weeks, we're not going to have any live streams. And then the day before Thanksgiving, we probably will. Guys, we've been so consistent on our live streams. I'm so happy about it. I love it. It's been like 4 weeks, 5 weeks now. I feel like I ghosted on these for a while, and then people would still be like, are we going to ever do live streams again? And now here we are being consistent every Wednesday. It helps when I have a schedule because then I'll actually show up. Thanks, Chloe. I am going to enjoy my mac and cheese. I'm going to make mac and cheese and steak for dinner. All right. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you so much for coming. Have a good rest of your week. I love you guys so much. See you next week.